Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving headfirst into some serious drama in the AI world.
Ah, drama.
Yeah, we're talking corporate espionage, accusations flying, and data becoming the hottest commodity.
Oh, wow. Sounds intense. So where are we getting all this juicy info?
Our source is the Increase Your ZAKA newsletter, always packed with those under-the-radar AI trends.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What exactly did Zaka uncover this time?
They've been following this Chinese AI company, DeepSeek.
DeepSeek, huh? Okay. I'm not super familiar with them. What's
Yeah.
the story?
They've developed this AI model called R1, and it's causing quite a stir.
What's so special about this R1? Another AI model, so what?
Well, get this, it's performing almost as well as OpenAI's models,
Yeah.
but at a fraction of the cost.
Really? That's impressive. But how are they managing to do that?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
It's all about their approach. Instead of relying on the usual NVIDIA CADA framework, they went deep, optimizing at a much lower level of programming.
So they're kind of like the scrappy underdog outsmarting the giants?
Exactly. They squeezed every ounce of performance out of their hardware, and that's got everyone talking.
But cheaper and efficient doesn't always mean better. What about the quality of the output?
That's where things get even more interesting. Because their model is performing so well, it's raising some eyebrows, especially at OpenAI,
OpenAI, as in the creators of ChatGPT.
the one and only. OpenAI is throwing out some pretty serious accusations.
Wait, are we talking about a good old-fashioned AI rivalry?
It's getting there. OpenAI is claiming that DeepSeek might have used their data, their proprietary data, to train R1.
Whoa, hold on. How could DeepSeek even get their hands on OpenAI's data? Isn't that stuff like super protected?
That's what everyone's trying to figure out. But there's this concept called distillation.
Distillation. Sounds a bit like alchemy.
In a way, it is. Think of it like this. A smaller AI model can learn from a larger, more advanced one, kind of like an apprentice learning from a master.
So OpenAI is suggesting DeepSeek use their models as a shortcut. That's a bold claim.
Bold and potentially a game changer. The implications are huge.
No kidding. What's the fallout from all this?
Well, the ZAKA newsletter mentions these accusations sent shockwaves through the market, causing a trillion-dollar drop in tech stocks.
Trillion with a T. Wow, investors are definitely spooked.
It's that uncertainty, right? Nobody knows what this means for the future of AI development.
So, while this DeepSeek drama unfolds, what's OpenAI's next move? Are they just sitting back and watching?
Not at all. They've actually just launched ChatGPT Gov, a version specifically for U.S. government agencies.
Interesting. So, while they're fending off accusations, they're also making strategic plays. Tell me more about this ChatGPT Gov.
It's available on Microsoft Azure's commercial cloud and offers similar features to ChatGPT Enterprise, including custom GPTs.
So, it's like they're aiming for a long-term play here. Secure those government contracts, become deeply embedded in public services. Pretty smart.
Especially with all this controversy swirling around DeepSeek, right?
Exactly. Speaking of DeepSeek, is the R1 model making any other waves besides these accusations?
Definitely. And this is where it gets really interesting. Perplexity AI, the search engine known for its crazy accuracy, is now featuring R1 alongside OpenAI's models.
Seriously, that's a pretty significant endorsement, so users can actually compare and choose between them.
Yep. Perplexity is really emphasizing their focus on US and EU data security, even when using R1. Clearly, data integrity is top of mind.
Makes sense with all the concerns around data sources. But OpenAI isn't the only one feeling the heat from DeepSeek.
Right. You remember ZAKA mentioned something about Meta, right?
Yeah, wasn't there something about war rooms?
War Rooms is right. Apparently, Meta has assembled teams to dissect DeepSeek's R1 model and understand how they achieve such incredible efficiency.
I guess even the giants can't ignore a disruptor like DeepSeek. It's amazing how they're turning the industry on its head.
And we're just getting started. There's a lot more to unpack from the Increase Your ZAKA issue.
All right, you've definitely got my attention. What else did they uncover?
So DeepSeek is shaking things up in the AI world, but there's so much more happening.
The Zaka newsletter had a bunch of other stories that caught my eye.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, you've got UBTech, a Chinese robotics company, planning to mass-produce humanoid robots.
Humanoid robots. Seriously?
Yeah, by the end of 2025, they're aiming for 500 to 1,000 units.
Wow, those are some serious numbers. Where are these robots going? What are they going to be doing?
They're looking at places like Foxconn factories, maybe even car manufacturers, anywhere they can put those robots to work.
That's a pretty big shift from those typical industrial robots. Kind of makes you wonder about the impact on human jobs, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely something to think about. And while we're on the topic of big names in tech, Elon Musk's XAI is making moves.
Right, they're developing that Grok 3 model, right?
Exactly. The rumors are swirling that it could be even more powerful than OpenAI and DeepSeek's models.
More powerful, huh? In what way?
Think understanding humor, sarcasm, even complex emotions.
Oh, wow. So it's not just about processing information quickly anymore. It's about really understanding it like we do.
That's the goal, anyway. And then you've got Alibaba jumping into the game, too.
Alibaba,
Yeah.
the e-commerce giant. What are they up to in the AI world?
They've got this new model, Qwen 2.5 VAIL, specifically for visual tasks.
Visual tasks, like what?
Document parsing, analyzing video, even real-time object recognition, that kind of stuff.
Wow, I can already imagine a million uses for that. Security, medical diagnosis, all sorts of possibilities.
Exactly. It's pretty mind-blowing, all these advancements coming so fast.
I know. It's almost like AI is becoming less this futuristic thing and more something we're using every day.
Well, that's kind of the point of the ZAKA newsletter, right? Highlighting those must-know AI tools that anyone can use.
Right. They mentioned Lumen 5, the video creation tool. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, anyone can use it to make professional-looking videos. No fancy tech skills required. It's pretty cool.
It's like AI is becoming more accessible, more user-friendly. That's exciting, but it's also a lot to keep up with.
It is. It can feel overwhelming. But the big takeaway here, amidst all this rapid development, is the power of data.
Data is power, huh? That sounds familiar.
Well, it's true. Whoever controls the data controls the AI. It's as simple and as complex as that.
So we've got DeepSeek causing a stir, robots on the horizon, and AI getting more sophisticated and accessible every day. It's a lot to process.
It is, and it raises a lot of questions.
It's like, where do we go from here? What does all this mean for us, for the future? It's a lot to think about, that's for sure.
It really is.
And it feels like we're just scratching the surface.
Oh, absolutely. We've covered a lot of ground, but the AI landscape is constantly evolving.
That's what makes it so fascinating, right? It's this incredible mix of potential and uncertainty.
Exactly. And that's where you, the listener, come in. This isn't just about passively observing these developments.
Right. It's about actively engaging with it.
Right. Absolutely. The future of AI isn't predetermined. It's something we're shaping right now with every choice we make.
So what can we do? Where do we even begin?
Well, first, don't stop here. Keep digging. Keep learning. Explore these topics. Ask questions. Challenge assumptions.
And don't be afraid to speak up, right?
Exactly. Share your thoughts, your concerns, your hopes for the future of AI.
Because ultimately, it's not just about what AI can do.
It's about what we want it to do.
And that's a conversation we need to have together as a society. Not just the tech experts, not just the policymakers, but everyone.
I couldn't agree more. This deep dive has given us a glimpse into this incredibly complex world, but it's just a starting point.
And I think the biggest takeaway for me is the realization that data is power. It really is the new oil.
Whoever controls the data controls the AI. And that has huge implications for the future.
It does. And that future is being written right now. It's up to all of us to make sure it's a future we can be proud of.
So stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.
That's a wrap on this AI-packed deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.